Hello, everyone. Hello. Can I test and see? Is this mic working? Do we like it from Courtney's kitchen? We're going to talk about astrology today. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, it's working. All right, everyone. So normally I am somebody who is over at my couch, and we might do part of that. We might go over there, but I am really loving this like vlog style chatting. Last video, I sort of did something with a little bit of like voiceover stuff. And then I was like, you know what? We're just going to continue to play around. So today we are going to talk all about what Cancer season is and how you can work with it. And also I'm going to tell you about some of the things that are going on this Cancer season. The way to Cancer's heart is literally through their stomach. It's literally through their stomach. The Cancer rules the stomach, the breasts, the womb. You probably shouldn't be able to hear it because I have my mic on, but just in case you do, I am cooking right now and I'm making myself some dinner. But what is Cancer season? What does Cancer season represent? As I just mentioned, Cancer is all about the food. Some people are like, no, girl, that's Taurus. Taurus also is. Both of these energies like to nurture and they love to feel safe, cozy, warm, connected, but in different ways. Cancer is the element of water. And so water likes to nurture. It is highly intuitive, very empathic. And so in the way that it learns to give is through things like food, is through things like caring, being there, being able to hold space for others. It's like very, very, very Cancerian. So what does it mean when we have Cancer season? Cancer season is literally when the sun moves into the sign of Cancer, and the sun will grace us with an energy that we are all able to work with. It doesn't matter if you are Cancer, if you have any Cancer in your chart at all. You are still going to get the opportunity to work with this energy. So what does this mean? Basically, it can mean a couple of different things. But for the most part, you're going to have 4 weeks to work with Cancer energy. Work with the water element. You're going to get to work with the energy around safety, security, family, home, your foundation. It means to feel safe in your body. We literally think of the archetype of Cancer. Cancer is the crab. Crab is hard on the outside, soft on the inside. And so there is this element of learning how to feel safe in our own bodies, but also we get an opportunity throughout the next 4 weeks to think about where it is that we outsource our safety. Where is it that people in our lives feel safe, or where do we outsource our safety towards other people versus ourselves? We also get an opportunity to sit with how we are keeping people out. How are we creating a hard shell because of that feeling or desire to want to be safe? We all do it. We are human beings. All of us have Cancer somewhere in our charts. So you're going to go to astro.com, screw your apps. You're going to go to astro.com. You're going to look up where Cancer is in your birth chart. Okay, so have a little look around for that. There will also be a few transits that I'm going to tell you guys about soon in terms of Cancer season and what to kind of expect, because basically we move into July and there is a shit ton of changes, and I will make separate videos for each of them. But specifically for Cancer season, we need to kind of talk about some of these things because they are going to be intertwined into this season in general. So not only are we going to be working with the element of Cancer and how that is going to kind of be like represented in our life, but you're also going to have some of these other transits, which again, we can go into a little bit deeper in a minute. So some of the things that you might be called to do during this season, or what would be a really nice idea to do during this season, is to get creative around your home. Where have you maybe been wanting to change things around your home? Have you been wanting to redecorate? Have you been wanting to move things around? Is there a creative project or something that you can do and, bring to life? Also, maybe you're just feeling more creative in general. Cancer, like I said, is a water sign. And so a really great way to use the energy of water is to create something. It can be through many different mediums. It can be through using your hands. It can be through painting. It can be through literally anything. But creating something can be really, really supportive during this season. It is also the time of year for us over here in the Northern Hemisphere and who live in the Western world, where kids are going to be out of school during this time. So spending time in the water, going to the pool, spending time in the sun, like spending time with your family, that is the key to Cancer season. Now, yes, I know that can be very triggering for some of us, okay? This season reminds us that it's actually a really beautiful opportunity to heal things around our past when it comes to our family, or feel connected to our family, reminisce, get really nostalgic, and like talk about all of the old things. Like you might be meeting up with more people from the past, and this could be a really cool opportunity for you to kind of like reconnect and just feel that sense of grounding around your home, family, and foundation, whether it's your physical home or like, you know, the family that brought you into this world. You want to look and see where Cancer is in your birth chart. Like I said, if you have personal planets in the sign of Cancer, this will affect you specifically differently. Like for example, myself, I have my South Node in Cancer and I have Chiron in Cancer. So I know that there's going to be some things coming up around my past and also my wounds, around my comfort zone. Because what do we know about Cancer? They like the comfort of their home. They like their comfort zone. So I know that there's probably going to be some things for me this season where I might have to let go in order to grow because my South Node is involved. Again, you're going to want to find out what your personal planets are that are here. And if you don't have any, that's totally fine. You're still going to feel it in a certain house in your chart. So have a look and find out. If not, book a reading below. You know I got you, boo. We cannot talk about Cancer season without talking about Capricorn, because Capricorn is the opposite to Cancer. Both of them work together really, really nicely. And obviously they're opposites, but what do we know about opposites? Sometimes they attract. You got it. Whoever out there just said that. Also, this is so funny because I used to literally have my Easy Bake Oven and talk to no one. I kind of feel like I'm pulling up some of my inner child stuff out right now while I'm doing this video. For my business owners out there, if you are somebody who has a business and you want to use astrology in your business, Cancer season is a really good time to almost like amp up your own self-care or the self-care of your business. Maybe you're wanting to offer something that supports someone else on an emotional or spiritual level. Your intuition is even higher right now and you're wanting to create space that you can hear it and ask what it is that your business needs. Maybe this is a time where, you know, you're noticing that you don't really want to do much in your business because you just want to rest and you want to take a break. Also totally okay and very normal if that's you. Again, everyone has this in a different area of their chart, so you want to know what this energy could be bringing up for you and what is the best way that it can serve you.
Guys, I have officially tried to redo this part so many times. When I first did it, my computer or phone completely died, and so that's why I was like, you know what, I am just gonna give them some content of me doing the most Cancer things that you could possibly do, and that's what you're seeing me do right here. But I do want to tell you about some of the transits that are happening at the beginning of the month, because I have to, for this to all make sense. Obviously, we start the month with the sun moving into Cancer, and we are also going to be met with Mercury moving into the sign of Cancer. When Mercury's in Cancer, this is about receiving all of our information through an intuitive source. There might be some more than usual psychic information that we are tapping into, having more creative downloads and ideas and inspiration, even having an emotional or conversations that are emotionally connected, but also bringing a lot of breakthroughs that can be highly possible with Mercury in Cancer as well. It can be pretty moody and sensitive, so that's always something to keep note of too. We're also going to have Neptune retrograde on the 26th of the month. And when Neptune goes retrograde, things can feel foggier than usual. We might not have the information that we want. And again, because Mercury's in Cancer, the sort of permission with this energy is to go a little bit slower, go more inward, and also connect to your intuition for the answers, for your information that you are wanting to have. Guys, I cannot get over it. The amount of noises as I'm trying to record this, there's like a motorbike outside. Things are so loud. Oh my God, what is life? There's a large connection here to healing energy, watery energy, meaning there's emotional conversations and intuitive insight that is definitely going to be had with both Neptune in Pisces retrograde and Mercury in Cancer. Enjoy. We're back on the couch now. So And I've washed my face, as you saw, so we can talk more about these transits, okay? Dive into a little bit more of them, because here's the thing. I went through and did all of it already, and it got deleted. So we'll just continue where we were because my phone died. So I have eaten the food I was cooking, and I washed my face, and I was like, okay, we're still finishing this video. I needed to like finish where we were at, okay? Now, okay, what are the transits that we are speaking of for this season? I already talked to you guys about some of the ones that are happening at the beginning of the month, or the beginning of the season. So let's go into some of these other ones that are going to start to occur as we move throughout the season. July 3rd, we have that full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is the opposite of Cancer, which obviously is going to give us more of the yang outward energy, especially around a full moon. Full moon is really a time to reflect, bring something to culmination, and because it's going to be in the sign of Capricorn, this happens on July 3rd at 11 degrees. So you want to know where in your chart 11 degrees of Capricorn falls, because this is the area of your life that you're going to be able to have a little look at and say, okay, how far have I come? How proud am I for coming this far? What goals have you already achieved? What goal is coming to fruition? And it's from something that you set in January. That's when we had the new year. So it's a really great time to reflect and look back from the beginning of the year to now. Okay, that's going to happen on July the 3rd. July 10th, Mars moves into Virgo, which is the detailed, analytical, very like precise sign. It's also the sign that rules things like our health and our wellness and our routines and our habits. Mars is the planet of action. And so whilst this can manifest as being a little like picky, like nitpicky in the way that it takes action, it can also be super helpful for working towards our health and fitness goals. I mean, it's the summer, so maybe we're going to be a little bit more active. We're spending more time moving our bodies, cleansing, like these are the things that can come up. Mercury is going to also enter Leo, so this will pair up with Venus and Leo, which I will come back to and talk about in a second. Mercury in Leo is like, say it proud, say it loud, say it with your chest, be prideful, can be a little bit boastful, a little bit egotistical sometimes, but it's like, praise me. But it also wants to praise other people. And so it can also be highly creative, very flirty, putting itself out there, speaking like what it wants to say. It's like, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to say what I want to say. I'm here to enjoy life and be playful in who I'm talking to. It's like flirtation city. And I'm going to be in Calgary at this time, so love that for me. In Cancer will be on July the 17th. So we go from that full moon of Capricorn to the new moon in Cancer at 24 degrees. This could end up being a very pivotal time where we might feel very emotional. We might feel like there's a bit of a purge that happens. And it can really be a great time to fertilize or get very fertile in that newness of what we want to create. I get the sense that it's going to be a period of time where there might be moving happening. People are thinking about moving places, moving houses. Maybe there's new things happening in the family, probably lots of wedding stuff going on. But there's a lot of fertile, new beginning energy. The nodes are going to change on the exact same day, and this is what I'm going to create an entirely new video around. So the North Node is going to be in Aries. South Node's going to be in Libra. We are moving out of the fixed signs. Hallelujah! Halla freaking Luya! We are moving into the cardinal energy. This nodal change, this nodal axis is about initiating new things and moving away from any old, stuck, outdated connections, contracts that just like don't fit the script anymore, that just are not it. You know what I mean? This is something that we're going to talk more about when I make that video, but this is a big change, especially for the fact that it's happening on this new moon in Cancer. This is like, whoa, it is giving moving out of your hermit crab of a freaking shell vibe while there are seagulls flying around. You're trying to get to your new shell, your bigger home, but you're exposed. So you're scared, you're nervous. All your safety mechanisms are like, the hair on your body is standing up because you're like, I feel so naked right now. Am I gonna be okay? Okay. Like the nodes are like, yeah, you're gonna have to warrior it up. You're gonna have to choose a new path. You're gonna have to go forward and like brave it up here, people. July 22nd, Venus is going to station retrograde in Leo at 28 degrees. So Venus is going to be in Leo until October. So we have plenty of time to work with this. And I will make another video on that as well. Venus retrograde gives us an opportunity to look at the past, to look back at old things and say, is this what I want to do? Do I want this? Do I want to be with this type of person? Do I want to be in this relationship? What do I want? Yes, exes could potentially come back. Themes around money and things coming back from that sense of like old shitty patterns that you've been trying to break. Like that's totally possible during all of this. Also have us revisiting an old work opportunity or a financial opportunity that, you know, maybe we're reinvigorating our love for that thing again. There can definitely be some sticky energy to a Venus retrograde, but in Leo it's like what calls the heart, right? Like this needs to be in alignment with your heart and soul. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below what you're excited about this season. Also, don't forget to sign up to my first of all, come over to Bravely Beautiful brand. That is where I post all things astrology about my business. Number 2, follow me on TikTok at IamCoreBurns. I'm pretty fun to hang out there. I am doing live readings throughout the summer on TikTok for a very discounted rate. So come on over there. Cancer workbook in the links below. I will link my other programs and things like the Cancer season connection call if you want to come and do that. And I'll see you in my next video. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Love you guys.